ResaResa.
Meghadutham is a tribute to the richness of Indian classical poetry and to Kalidasa's genius. Belonging to the tradition of Sandesa kavyam, Meghadootham is a love poem, a natural poem, and a romantic poem, besides being a social document. This poem shows Kalidasa's knowledge of Indian landscape and geography and also of the rituals followed in those days. One is astonished to find romanticism and classicism, the spiritual and the emotional, the rational and the material mingling comfortably in this poetic work. Subject matter is bound in Mndakrantha metre, which has a distinctly lyrical quality. The premise of the poem is exile. Kubera, the god of wealth, has banished his servant Yaksha from Alakapuri, which is a paradise on earth, for having neglected his duty. By Kubera's order, Yaksha must spend a year in Ramagiri, away from paradise and away from his wife, who remains behind. In his exile, Yaksha looks to a cloud in the sky to drift to Alakapuri and to deliver a message of love and comfort to his wife. The first part of the poem describes the cloud's journey over hills and rivers and temples. In the second part, the cloud delivers its message.
कश्चित् कान्ताविरह गुरुणा स्वाधिकारात् प्रमत्तः शावेनास्तं गमितमहिमा वर्षभोग्येन भर्तुः यक्षश्चक्रे जनकतनया स्नानपुण्योदकेषु स्निग्धच्छायातरुषु वसतिं रामगिर्याश्रमेषु। तस्मिन्नद्रौ कतिचिदबला विप्रयुक्तः सकामी नीत्वा मासान् कनकवलय भ्रंशरिक्त प्रकोष्ठ आषाढस्य प्रथमदिवसे मेघमाश्लिष्टसानुं वप्रक्रीडा परिणत गजप्रेक्षणीयं ददर्श। तस्य स्थित्वा कथमपि पुरकेतकाधानहेतोः अन्तर्बाष्प चिरमनुचरो राजराजस्य दध्यौ मेघालोके भवति सुखिनोऽपि अन्यथा वृत्तिचेतः कण्ठाश्लेषप्रणयिनि जने किं पुनर्दूरसंस्थे। प्रत्यासन्ने नभसि दयिता जीवितालम्बनार्थी जीमूतेन स्वकुशलमयीं हारयिष्यन् प्रवृत्तिं स प्रत्यग्रैः कुडजकुसुमैः कल्पितार्घाय तस्मै प्रीतः प्रीतिप्रमुखवचनं स्वागतं व्याजहार। धूमज्योतिः सलिलमरुतां सन्निपात क्व मेघः सन्देशार्थाः क्व पटुकर्णैः प्राणिभिः प्रापणीयाः इत्यौत्सुक्यादपरिगणयन् गुह्यकस्तं ययाचे कामार्ता हि प्रकृतिकृपणाश्चेतनाचेतनेषु। जातं वंशे भुवनविदिते पुष्करावर्तकानां जानामि त्वां प्रकृतिपुरुषं कामरूपं मघो न तेनार्थित्वं त्वयि विधिवशात् दूरबन्धुर्गतोऽहं याञ्च मोघ वरमधिगुणे नाथ मे लब्धकामा। सन्दप्तानां त्वमसि शरणं तत्पयोद प्रियायाः सन्देशं मे हर धनपति क्रोधविश्लेषितस्य गन्तव्या ते वसतिरळगानाम यक्षेश्वराणां बाह्योद्यानस्थित हरशिर चन्द्रिकाधौतहर्म्या। त्वामारूढं पवनपदवीम् उद्गृहीताळकान्ताः त्वामारूढं पवनपदवीम् उद्गृहीताळकान्ताः प्रेक्षिष्यन्ते पथिकवनिताः प्रत्ययादाश्वसन्त्यः कः सन्नद्धे विरहविधुरां त्वय्युपेक्षेत जायां न स्याद् अन्योऽप्यहमिव जनो यः पराधीनवृत्तिः। मन्दं मन्दं नुदति पवनश्चानुकूलो यथा त्वां वामश्चायं नदति मधुरं चातकस्ते सगन्ध गर्भाधानक्षमपरिचयान्नूनम् आबद्धमालां सेविष्यन्ते नयनसुभगं घे भवन्तं वलाकाः तां चावश्यं दिवसगणना तत्पराम् एकपत्नीम् अव्यापन्नाम् अविहतगति द्रक्ष्यसि भ्रातृजायाम् आशाबन्ध कुसुमसदृशं प्रायशो ह्यङ्गनानाम् सद्य पाति प्रणयी हृदयं विप्रयोगे रुणद्धि कर्तुं यच्च प्रभवति महीम् उच्छिलीन्द्रामवन्ध्याम् तत् श्रुत्वा ते श्रवणसुभगं गर्जितं मानसोत्काः आकैलासाद्बिसकिसलयच्छेद पाधेयवन्तः संवत्स्यन्ते नभसि भवतो राजहंसाः सहायाः
A certain yaksha, having been negligent of his charge, and having had his greatness set to decay by a curse of his master, to be endured for 1 year, which was heavy on account of its separating him from his wife, he took up his abode at the hermitages of Ramagiri, where the waters had been sanctified by the baths of Janaka's daughter, where there were lovely shadow trees. Separated from his wife, having passed several months on these hills pining with desire, his arm having become bare by the slipping off of the golden bracelet, on the first day of Ashada, he saw a mountain-top embracing cloud, to all appearance like a butting elephant preparing to thrust against a wall. The month of Nabas being near, he desired to support his cherished wife's life by transmitting news of his welfare by the cloud. He, therefore, well pleased, uttered a welcome, preceded by a friendly address to the cloud, which had received from him an oblation of fresh kutaja flowers. How can a cloud, a conglomeration of watery air and radiant smoke, carry a message such as is taken by one with intellectual organs? Not taking this into consideration on account of his anxiety, the Guyaka made his request. For those afflicted by love are naturally abject to inanimate as well as to animate nature. I know thee as born in the world-renowned race of the Pushkaravartas. You, the changer of shape at will, Prime Minister of Indra, therefore I pray thee, since by the power of fate I am separated from my relation. For a fruitless petition to the good is better than obtaining your wish from the worthless. Thou art the refuge of the wretched. For that reason, O cloud, bear news of me to my beloved. For I am separated from her by the anger of the Lord of Wealth. You must set out for the habitations of the Yaksha chiefs called Alaka, the palaces of which glance white in the moonlight on the head of Shiva, placed in the exterior gardens. Thou being mounted in the road of the wind, the travelers' wives will breathe out in full confidence with the points of their locks held up while beholding thee. Who would neglect a wife distressed by separation when thou art at hand, not even one like me in a subservient condition? Softly, softly as a favorable wind propels thee, and on thy left side the water-greedy Chataka exults sweetly with a pleasant song. Surely, as delighting the eye thou floatest in the sky, the cranes forming a row will pay thee homage, as they know by thy approach of the happy time of gestation. O thou, whose march nothing can oppose, surely thou wilt see the faithful wife, thy sister-in-law, diligently counting the days not yet dead. Though usually hope, as a tie, supports the affectionate hearts of women, which during separation readily droop like a flower. The Rajansas, hearing thy ear-pleasing thunder that has the power to make the earth, cropping up with mushroom parasols and longing to go to the lake Manasa, will become thy companions in the sky as far as Kailash, as soon as they have made provision for the journey of the fresh cuttings of the lotus plant